The excitement builds for the upcoming episode of Moonshiners, titled Resisting Arrest, airing on March 11, 2025, at 7:00 p.m. on Discovery. In this thrilling installment of Season 14, Episode 16, Mark and Digger find themselves in a race against time as they try to cover their tracks. The duo's efforts to erase any signs of their outlaw activities lead to unexpected twists, showcasing the lengths they will go to protect their craft. As the episode unfolds, viewers will see Mark and Digger navigating a tense situation. With the law hot on their heels, they must think quickly and act even faster. The stakes are high, and the tension is palpable as they realize that the authorities are one step ahead of them. This cat-and-mouse game adds a layer of suspense that keeps fans on the edge of their seats. Resisting Arrest promises to deliver the blend of adventure and drama that Moonshiners is known for. With the camaraderie between Mark and Digger shining through, this episode is sure to be a memorable one. Fans will not want to miss the challenges and clever tactics that unfold in this high-stakes scenario. Tune in to witness how these moonshining legends navigate their precarious world while trying to stay one step ahead of the law. Moonshiners Season 14 Episode 16, Resisting Arrest, airs March 11, 2025, on Discovery. Introduction. On March 11, 2025, Discovery Channel brings back the high-octane, gritty drama of Moonshiners with the much-anticipated Season 14, Episode 16, titled Resisting Arrest. Known for its pulse-pounding moments, jaw-dropping standoffs, and the relentless pursuit of outlaw distillers, Moonshiners continues to captivate audiences. With moonshine recipes that have been handed down through generations and tensions between law enforcement and the Moonshiners at an all-time high, this latest episode promises to deliver everything fans have come to expect, plus a few surprises. This episode will dive deep into the high-stakes world of illicit distilling, where personal ambition, risky operations, and the desire for freedom clash head-on with the looming presence of law enforcement. With so much at risk, each character must make decisions that could determine their future, their livelihood, and even their freedom. As the stakes rise, we see the Moonshiners face off against the forces trying to bring them down in a gripping narrative that continues to redefine what it means to be an outlaw in modern-day Appalachia. New chapter in the Moonshining saga. Since its debut, Moonshiners has been more than just a reality show. It's an exploration into the cultural legacy of moonshining and its role in the Appalachian Mountains and beyond. Season 14 has seen the cast of characters grow, but it's also spotlighted the unique dynamics that come with the moonshining lifestyle. At its core, the show is about survival, whether it's staying ahead of the law, producing better whiskey than your competitors, or simply outsmarting the elements in a dangerous, isolated environment. In Resisting Arrest, the focus will be on both seasoned moonshiners and newer faces trying to make a name for themselves. As the episode title suggests, this installment will center on a tense moment of defiance and resistance, where the Moonshiners come face to face with the law in a way that's never been done before. With the moonshine operation taking bigger risks and pushing boundaries, viewers will see the inner conflict of these distillers. Should they continue to break the law for the sake of tradition, or do they have a responsibility to change with the times? Overview. In this high-stakes episode, we find our favorite Moonshiners working tirelessly on their craft, preparing for one of the most dangerous runs of their careers. The illicit alcohol trade, once a source of quiet rebellion, has become much more complicated. Now, more than ever, they must deal with heightened law enforcement activity, rival distillers, and the constant threat of getting caught. The episode opens with an action-packed sequence where two of the show's most prominent characters, Troy and Josh, are seen in the middle of a covert operation. They are working on a new batch of moonshine that they believe will be a game changer in the market. But their secret recipe is not without its risks, as Troy and Josh have to operate their still in an area that's rumored to be under heavy surveillance by law enforcement. It's a tense moment right from the start, and viewers will be left on the edge of their seats as the camera zooms in on the glowing fire of the still. As they're wrapping up the final stages of the distillation process, the two Moonshiners begin to feel the pressure mounting. The sense of unease grows when their supplier, a key figure in the moonshine world, warns them about an impending raid. The law is getting more aggressive, and the heat is definitely on. Troy, being the seasoned veteran, is convinced they can avoid capture by moving their operation deeper into the mountains, where they'll be less visible. But Josh, ever the pragmatic thinker, is more worried about the consequences. As they prepare to pack up their gear and move the still, the episode sets the stage for a massive showdown. Resistance and defiance. As expected, the episode takes a sharp turn when law enforcement finally closes in. The Moonshiners are forced to confront the looming threat of arrest, but what follows is not a simple escape. In a shocking twist, the episode will reveal a deep-seated resistance against authority, something that has always been a part of moonshining history, but is now taking a more literal form. The characters in this episode will find themselves standing firm against the encroaching forces, resisting arrest in ways that will have fans talking for weeks. In a tense standoff between local law enforcement and the Moonshiners, viewers will see the personal stakes at play. It's not just about getting caught. It's about protecting a way of life, preserving a tradition that's been passed down for generations. There's a symbolic weight to this resistance as Troy and Josh, along with their crew, try to outwit the authorities with their intimate knowledge of the terrain. The woods, the rivers, the caves, and the back roads, they know them all, and they'll use every trick in the book to escape the long arm of the law. But things aren't as easy as they seem. In this episode, the Moonshiners will find that their cunning and resourcefulness may know enough to escape the increasingly sophisticated methods law enforcement is using to track them down. The Moonshiners will have to reckon with the harsh reality that their days of evading capture may be numbered. The episode explores how far these outlaws are willing to go to protect their livelihoods, and whether their resistance will come at a cost they're unwilling to pay. The showdown. As the episode nears its climax, the standoff between the Moonshiners and the law reaches a boiling point. The audience is taken on a roller coaster ride as the characters scramble to find escape routes, avoid detection, and outwit the authorities. The tension is palpable, as every decision made in these moments could mean the difference between freedom and incarceration. Tensions boil over in an intense confrontation that ends with a shocking turn of events. Just when it seems like the Moonshiners might be caught, they pull off a daring escape that leaves both law enforcement and the audience in awe. But even as they drive off into the night, there's no denying that the moonshine world is changing, and their days of making moonshine in the mountains are numbered. The episode ends on a cliffhanger, leaving viewers wondering whether the Moonshiners will be able to keep their operation alive or if the forces against them will finally win. Character dynamics. One of the most compelling aspects of Moonshiners is its focus on character development. While the illegal distilling operations form the backbone of the show, it's the complex relationships between the characters that truly drive the drama. In Resisting Arrest, viewers will get a closer look at the evolving dynamic between Troy and Josh. Over the course of the season, these two characters have grown from simple partners in crime to brothers in arms, each carrying the weight of the operation in his own way. Their differences in approach. Troy's more traditional, all-in approach versus Josh's more cautious mindset continue to cause tension, especially as the law closes in. This episode will see them at a crossroads, torn between the desire for success and the need for survival. Additionally, Fans of the show will get more insight into the relationships between the other Moonshiners. Whether it's the sibling rivalry between Jeff and Mark or the alliance between Richard and Lance, the personal stakes are always just as high as the professional ones. The theme of family, loyalty, and betrayal is explored throughout the episode, culminating in a finale that has fans questioning who can truly trust whom in the cutthroat world of moonshining. Conclusion: Resisting Arrest promises to be one of the most intense episodes of Moonshiners yet, with high-octane action, shocking twists, and powerful moments of defiance. As the Moonshiners fight to keep their operations alive amidst mounting pressure from the authorities, viewers will be treated to a gripping tale of survival, resistance, and the unyielding spirit of rebellion as we await the episode's release on March 11, 2025. One thing is certain: the world of moonshining is far from over. The law may be closing in, but the fight isn't over yet, and as always, the Moonshiners are ready to resist arrest at all costs. Be sure to tune in to Moonshiners on Discovery, and don't miss the thrilling new episode, Resisting Arrest.